Welcome to Fire Leo Tarot. I am a tarot reader and intuitive. Shout out to all my lovely Fire Leos. So Leo, when I sat down, I heard tower moment. Just tower moment. Okay, so I don't know if you're dealing with a Scorpion or if you're just going through something right now that is it just feels like it feels very consuming. It feels kind of heavy. It feels like everything has already hit the fan and now it's the aftermath of the situation, right? And I say all that to say because we pulled the card Mask for your person's energy toward you at this time, which talks about not showing true feelings, hiding, pretending, deluding, gaslighting, right? So I feel like your person, because this tower has hit and because now you're dealing with the aftermath of it, they feel the need to put on some sort of mask, or they feel the need to have to hide behind some sort of facade or hide their true feelings of how they really feel about this tower happening with the situation. Because it's like, I feel like things ended. All right, I'm talking about ended between you two. You could be dealing with somebody born in January. Doesn't have to be, let me know down below. But the 16th could also be a significant day, as well as the 21st. I don't know what month. But I just feel like there's this energy here, Leo, where you were dealing with somebody and then you just weren't. All right, and now they playing. What is this energy, Spirit? What's going on, my Leo? What is going on, my Leo? Okay. The Eight of Pentacles came out, and it flew out into the reverse. So something was working out, and then it just stopped working. I feel like you felt as though, Leo, you guys were really headed somewhere, or you guys really had an understanding of each other, but turns out you didn't, or you guys are really misinterpreting each other. The communication is terrible, or that you guys are having great communication issues right now. I feel like, Leo, something it's just not working for you. What is this? What's not working for my Leo? Let me get a truth card. What is not working for my Leo with this person? Okay. All right, emotional intelligence. Bottom of the deck, we have twin flame. So some of you guys are dealing with a twin. All right, I'm definitely getting heavy twin flame energy, but I also feel like this connection was way too triggering for you. I feel like you had to disconnect from this situation. Could have been an air sign you were dealing with. Could have had to disconnect from this situation here, Leo, because there was just, I feel like you tried to be mature about the situation sometimes, but the way that this person would trigger you would kind of bring the worst out of you and vice versa. And I feel like you're trying your best to use your emotional intelligence, or trying your best to be mature about the situation. And sometimes it works and sometimes it just doesn't. Right? But right now you look like you're kind of, I'm getting a little discombobulated, but you're finding your footing again with the situation. All right, what the hell happened though? Okay, the Lover's card. Oh, yeah. All right, definitely dealing with a twin flame. Okay, we got that confirmation. I feel like this was a situation, Leo, where the intensity was so deep, the passion was ran so deep and far between you two, that you guys realized at a certain point that you didn't really work on the connection, right? There's something about you guys not working on the connection, but having a lot of passion, a lot of care, a lot of tenderness, fun, affection, and that's great, but it just seems like something foundational wasn't being worked on here, right? It's like okay, we'll save that for later, or we'll save that conversation for later. We don't need to go to higher commitment right now, or we don't need to talk about the past right now. Let's just enjoy the moment. Okay, because we have so much love and so much care for each other. I feel like your person always kind of got off the hook because they were very busy or they had very little downtime. That could have been you here, Leo. So a lot of the times when you guys spent together or talked to this person, you didn't want to spend it arguing. But then the arguments just came because of the things that you guys both swept under the rug. All right, but with the Queen of Wands and the upright, I mean, you back, Leo. Right? So you kind of got a little bit discombobulated, and for a little bit, right? I see it for a little bit of time, but now you've taken back your throne. Male or female does not matter, but this is your energy here. Now you're feeling back, like you're yourself again, and happy birthday to my Leos. It is big Leo season. You're feeling like yourself again. You're feeling like this is a situation where you can't focus on love. It's like, listen, I can't focus on that right now. So what are you focused on then, Leo? You're like, this is too much. That has drained me. I cannot do it. What is this? Okay, yeah. Leo, you're like, that was just way too petty of a connection. Like what just happened or what is happening is way too goddamn immature for my liking. I just can't do it right now. Right? Because you could have dealt with somebody who had there was definitely distance between you two. After you guys were lovey-dovey or something, or after you guys were really working on your relationship, right? And we also have ladies man or player here. So take this as it resonates. I'm getting two energy. It's return of the Mac for the Leo, right? Like you're like, listen, it's my season. I'm looking good. I'm outside. Let's not act like I can only get one person, or I gotta be all sad and remorseful over one person. Let's act like we know who the Leo is, right? Chin up. So I'm also getting another energy with this card where you felt like your person was not really choosing you or had other options, and they acted like they didn't. They gaslit you or made you feel like you guys were in a relationship, but you really weren't, never made it official. And I feel like that pissed you off. And you're like, no. So some sort of tower hit though. Something really hit the fan. I don't know what it is, but something definitely hit the fan. So yeah, now I think you're just trying to divert your attention from the situation. Okay, we got the Queen of Swords. Yeah, Leo. Bottom of the deck, the Death card. It's like, listen, I'm going to switch this shit up. Got to. Because with the Queen of Swords, I feel like now you're focusing on... The thing about it, Leo, I just got an energy where you want to say something. You want to speak up. You want to say something. You want to say it loudly and clearly. And I feel like you're pondering that. You're like, all right, should I just let this rock? Should I just let it linger, let this tower hit and just pick up the pieces and be on my merry way? Or should I just simply talk to this person and tell them really how I'm really feeling? So I feel like you're kind of juggling between both of that. You're kind of not sure because you already know this person is on some BS. You already know that, especially with the mask on. I feel like you just get disgusted with this person, with how they act careless or how they act disconnected. It's just like, you could definitely be dealing with a Gemini. But that gets old after a while, right? Like acting like you don't care, acting like you don't have feelings. What is this, Spirit? Give me this person's energy toward my Leo. What is this, them not showing their true feelings? Why are they doing that? Justice card. Oh my God. Okay, so bottom of the deck, Death card. You got the bottom of your deck, Death card. So both of you guys are like, listen, I'm done. Or this situation right here can't go on no longer. So your person feels justified in wearing the mask because they feel like they're doing the right thing. They feel like that's how they're going to get some balance back, or they kind of have to show you a certain face or show you that they're detached from you in order to do some straightening around here, right? So if they act like they don't care, that usually makes the Leo kind of come back to them or speak up, which it looks like you're contemplating. But this Leo right here is like, nah. I'm contemplating it, but I have not yet taken action. Some of you guys maybe did take action and express yourself sternly. I think you got blank from that person. Maybe they didn't answer or very short. But for some of you guys, you're still like, nah, I'm not saying a thing yet. I'm going to ponder about it. Because if I do say something, it has to be the perfect thing. And it's going to be a one-liner. I don't feel like you want to hit this person with a paragraph. You're like, no, one and done. You could be dealing with a Libran, or you have that somewhere highly aspected. But your person feels like they're doing the right thing. Why? Why do they feel like it's the right thing to wear a mask or not show their feelings? Okay. It's worked in the past. Something about November 14th is significant. Sagittarius season, Libran season. It worked in the past, so why wouldn't it work now? Just period. Okay. So you're the one, Leo, who usually compromises most. And your person feels like, all right, well, that's going to happen again. The Leo's going to compromise again. The Leo's going to come toward me again like they did in the past. But I feel like that's a very immature perspective. And you're starting to see this person for their true colors. They're very immature. Okay, give me more on this person's energy. So do they have any inkling in their mind that the Leo may not reach out, or that the Leo may not do what they did in the past? Or are they just sure that the Leo is just going to... Okay. Part of them, I think, excuse me, Lee, I feel like part of them feels like it could be a wrap. Like it possibly, look, it could be a wrap. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. Because remember, your last card we pulled was Queen of Swords. You putting boundaries or saying something in a stern way, or contemplating at least saying something in a stern way, asserting your boundary. And the reason why your person is starting to feel like it might be a wrap is because you're not usually in your Queen of Swords. It's very, when I see the Queen of Swords pop up in your readings, Leo, especially when we're describing your characteristics specifically, that's so out of your nature, right? Yes, you can be analytical. Of course, you know how to exercise boundaries, but that's not a place that you reside in. You reside where the heart lives. Like you're big, vivacious, caring, loving, compassionate, fun. So when I see you acting as a Queen of Swords, male, female doesn't not matter, and your partner receiving you as that or fearful that you will become that, it lets me know that they effed around and found out. Because your person is not that crazy. Because I was like, is your person really nuts? Like to the point where they think that you'll just always be this way? And it's like, nah, they're not that silly. All right. Because for a second, I'm like, Leo, this person is too, you got this person too comfortable. Right. But I also want to mention that they're pulling all majors, number one, which talks about them going through a lot of changes. And I feel like that big change is them realizing like, oh crap, like the Leo really might be done. It really may be a wrap with me and the Leo. What's making them feel like that? Okay, yeah, I'm getting insane energy. I also got Leo, you stopped before this tower situation with this person. I feel like right before that, you stopped asking them about commitment. You stopped pushing the envelope. You just stopped. Okay, and I feel like that's a huge red flag for this person. All right, I don't know. That could be specific for some of you guys. But why does this person feel like it might be a wrap? Why is this person feeling like it's done? Yeah, the devil card in the reverse. Another major. Capricorn energy, Sagittarius energy, Libra energy. Leo, you got this person going through something. Going through something major. Okay, but with the devil card in the reverse, clarifying you being in the Queen of Swords. Like, even those who can't read tarot, I think you can kind of make out what this is. You being very direct about you not dealing with toxicity or anything crazy here, Leo. And I feel like your person was very toxic to this connection, or I would say had a very toxic mindset. I don't necessarily think that they treated you terribly, but I think that their mindset or how they thought about how you would handle the connection always and forever was very immature. And for you, Leo, that's something that you had to teach them. You had to teach them how to treat you. It's like, back. I'm not accepting this. So I feel like your person feels like you dropped them like a bad habit. All right. And they kind of don't know what to do with it, or they are confused right now. But they feel like that this is why you're acting the way that you're acting. Give me more. Give me more here. Yep. They feel like this is the last thread. They're hanging on by a damn thread. And then the only thread is, Leo, the thing that you're contemplating. Either I'm going to sit here, let it rock, and just watch this play out, or I'm going to talk my shit. There's no in between with you. There's no in between. And that right there is the thread that lies. Right? And this is not going to hold much longer. It's just not. This thread is not strong enough to keep this connection together. So what do you want, Leo? Let me see where you're at with it. You look pretty like certain about how you feel though. You go between two truths, but nonetheless you feel comfortable. You're like, listen, I'm about to do me. Third party energy, like you're about to enjoy yourself. Like I said earlier, big Leo energy, Leo season. We ain't got time to be sad about anybody else. I feel like, and I just split the deck. I wish I would have showed you, but it had the organic and growth card. That I feel like many of you guys are erring on the side of, I'm going to just let it rock. I'm going to just let it do what it's going to do, and I'll go from there. I'm not using no foresight. I'm just simply going to let it do what it's going to do. And that's where you're at with it, with fire sign energy. There's you. Okay. Let me get one card on you. Leo. All right. So Leo's fixated on something new. I feel like, Leo, I feel like you don't mind letting somebody new come in and you just want to pop out with somebody new. I feel like whatever you're going to do or however you're acting, you kind of want to be unpredictable, since your person feels like they got you so down pat. They know you to the T, and they don't. They really don't. Like, your person just should not be this comfortable, Leo. They should not. And I feel like you're kind of rocking them out of that sleep that they were in, that slumber. It's time for them to wake up. All right, some of you guys are posting pictures looking real good. Okay, and your person's big stress. Your person's going through a lot. I feel like, Leo, you might be on the more pettier side, and I don't think you're being petty, but I'm only saying that because of how you guys' the placements in the card position here, because your person's going through it. All right, I see frustrated. Right, your person's definitely going through it. I think you could be dealing with a Virgo. I definitely got that before. We got player energy here. More on how this person is truly feeling toward my Leo at this time. Okay. Something about seeing the value in you, and also seeing the value of playing it cool and wearing a mask. Okay. I feel like your person isn't really saying much, but at the bottom there we have, I'm not happy. they're not happy with the situation, Leo, we'll uncover these cards in the extended. I'm gonna get your person's next actions, how they're truly feeling toward you, but don't have the courage to say, as well as likely outcomes. So if you are interested, Leo, everything is down below in the description to the extended. See you in a minute.